Hi everyone, I wanted to make another video on how to access your intuition and your gifts and abilities more clearly, because I've noticed a lot of people still are not quite sure how to access those abilities. And for a long time, it was the same way with me. Like, you'd watch those videos and you'd see those people, oh, I access my clairvoyance, my clairsentience, so on and so forth. But then you're like, okay, you access them, but like, you can't explain really the feeling unless you've had the feeling. So I know that can get really frustrating, and it was frustrating for me too, believe you me. So in layman's term, I want to make it this as simple as possible, and what really helps me is thinking of your body like a computer. Just like when you turn on the computer and you boot it up, it takes a minute, and then it's ready to do all the tasks that you wish it to do, right? But it's just like the chakra system. And so what I do, and it has to do with intention too. Intention is a big key. What I do is in the shower, I'll be standing in the shower and I'll often put my hand over the chakra. I'll just pretend it's my hands over the heart chakra so you kind of see what I do. And then I'll say, I cleanse, clear, and release any and all heavy, stagnant energy or blockages surrounding my heart chakra from me now by the power 3x3 Simona beat. And then I just go up to my throat. I go up to my third eye. I go up to my crown. Also, a new one that I've been working with is inner ear chakras. So I will put my hands like this and I will say the whole release cleanse thing that I just said. I activate my ear chakras after I cleanse and clear and release them, and I will have more ringing in my ear, and I'm able to hear subtle sounds that I didn't usually hear before. Like, it really amplifies that clairaudience for me, and it just kind of activates and awakens that sensory response, basically, because that's kind of what you're doing. You're kicking off your sensory response in your body. Clairsentience is a huge activational piece in your body because you feel all the energy flowing through your body, so you really want to tap into that as well, which is kind of like already like what your intuition is, kind of. So to make it easier to understand, um, that's kind of like what I do. Like I said, it's a computer, so you want to take the time to understand that kind of mind frame. It's simple that way to think of it as a computer. So you wake up in the morning, maybe you sit down and maybe you're going to meditate, and you maybe take a couple breaths and whatnot, and maybe you don't really feel anything, because oftentimes that can happen, and then that frustrates you and you're like, well, Sally said this is supposed to work, and it didn't work. So but for me, you just think of it as you turn on a computer. Like, you think of your root chakra. If you know where your chakras are, please study where your chakras are, because it'll be easier to activate and think of those chakras as you're turning on the computer. And so like, you can say, I activate my root chakra now. I activate my sacral chakra now. I activate my solar plexus chakra now. I activate my heart chakra now. I activate my throat chakra now. I activate my third eye chakra now. I activate my inner ear chakras now. I activate my crown chakras now. And as I'm saying that, I'm feeling the subtle pulses of each one, like, because my intention is on each chakra. So it's like, okay, we're turning on, the wheel's going, because the chakra is essentially an energy wheel, right? And it goes round and around and around. And sometimes when I'm listening to chakra frequency music that's tuning up my chakras, if they're out of whack or something, and just to give them an extra boost of energy, I will sometimes picture a wheel, like an energy circle going around the chakra. However you want to picture it. Could be colors, it could be, like I said, energy wheel. However, as long as you know that that's your intention, is activating. Once you're done, once you've done that, you're set to go. Like, you've set the intention and you turned on the computer. And 9 out of 10 times when I've done that, I almost regret doing it, because I will have so much crap happen to me because I've turned on the computer. You also want protection too. Um, Obviously protect yourself, but this will really help skyrocket that activation, because you're setting that intention to activate that energy, to start moving it again. And so you'll just be more aware in like a sensory depth kind of way. Like you'll just be more aware of what's around you. You'll feel things. You might even see things. I don't know. It's just turning on the computer every morning. And also when you talk to your guides and your angels, it can be some kind of like, it can be really awkward at first. Even awkward for me at first. But once you get used to it, it's really simple. Like in the mornings, I go outside and I take my dog outside to go pee. And I stand there while she sniffs around waiting to find a spot to go pee, right? And then I just sit there and I thank Mother Gaia, I thank Father Sky, I thank my guides and my guardian angels and my ancestors and so on and so forth. A whole bunch of people, I think. But just say thank you, because once you say thank you or hello or good morning, however you want to phrase it, you're acknowledging them. You're saying the intention to where they're like, oh, she said good morning. Oh, she noticed us. Oh, and they'll come around you more often and they'll even come into your readings and it'll start lining up. So there's no magical bibbity bobbity boo. I'm a special person. I can do like, of course, we're all special people. We can do amazing things, but like, I'm no different than you are. So I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. Um, so yeah, I hope that helps. I hope it was clear and precise enough. Um, just step one, turn on your computer. Like I said, activate those chakras, say them out loud. I activate my root, I activate my solar plexus, I activate my sacral, so on and so forth. So you can even do it in your head, because if you feel embarrassed and you're not alone, you can do that in your head. But preferably in the morning when you're alone. That way you can dial up basically, and then you'll be good to go. Also, I notice, say you're in a meditation community and you're vibing, like, are you feeling everyone's vibe? You feel like you're really connected and in tuned, and that really happens. But the thing is, it's like there's an imprint of energy when you start connecting with those people, right? And like when you take yourself out of that imprint energy, you feel like you can't turn the engine over again or the computer on again, because you did it in that collective energy. And that can be scary sometimes. That can be like, what? How come I can't do what I did with everyone else? That kind of thing. So, for instance, my room is basically my energy hub. I get the most experience in my room. If you take me outside my room and I go do something outside, chances are I won't be getting as many downloads. It's going to take me time to be like, I won't be getting many downloads. Because why? Because it's like task manager on a computer. You told it 15 different things. My mind is not on the downloads or spirituality or the subtle nuances unless it's coming to me. And so sometimes there's like an energy imprint that'll be stuck in one area. That's why people have prayer rooms, is because they like harnessed all their energy into one room. And so when they say a prayer in that one room, it's really, really, really strong because it's like condensed energy in there. And so my room is like the condensed energy. I get most of everything happening in my room. So yeah, so that's another thing I kind of wanted to touch on. So don't beat yourself up if you don't see anything outside of your central hub, your energy hub, basically inside your house. Um, I haven't really truly experienced too much outside the house. I've had a couple experiences, but not lately outside the house. But it's good to be open, and it's good to talk to spirit even outside, because outside in the backyard I do have experiences, but further outside of my like vicinity of the house, not so much. So it just depends. Maybe if you set more of an intention, I would like to experience more spiritual phenomena outside of the house. Maybe I should start doing that too. I'm just saying that sometimes that can happen. So I hope that makes sense. I hope this helps everyone. If anyone's struggling to get this to get their chakra energies going, to get their energy going, I hope this helps. So thank you for watching. Bye.